All right, so hamster's back home after another fucking trip for work. Hello, guys. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Ah, drive here, get this shit, bring it back to St. Louis. God Almighty. Anyway, it's done. I thought we would just do a little thing here with Martin Decoder, who I really think is a very interesting channel. You will find the link in the description. And there's the $25 StreamYard thing. I missed the meetup though. Zombro sent me a message. It's like, hey, hamster. Oh my God. It's like, I know. I told Brandon a few months ago, actually, that, hey, Brandon, this is probably what's going to happen. And it did. So it was fantastic. However, fantastique. Mr. Hemi Forwheel. They had a good time. I don't think anyone was arrested. So maybe that happened, but I don't think so. Good fun, good times here in St. Charles, Missouri at the old MGTOW house. All right, Katy Perry and some other women went to space. Apparently, they flew up on a Blue Origin rocket, Jeff Bezos outfit, right? And the only thing I applaud that. That's fucking A, man. You know, give me a chance to go up into space on a rocket. I'm like, yes, let's go. I want to see the space and everything and the moon and confirm that the Earth is flat because we all know that's true, right? Oh my God. Anyway, Katy Perry, such a disingenuous little girlfriend here. I mean, her origins are a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Apparently, she was raised a Mormon, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. God forbid. And of course, she had to rebel against that because reasons, Jesus and stuff. I have to rip the end. And so I guess she had a singing career at some point. She had a couple of songs that I don't remember, but one was like Kiss a Girl or some shit. It's like, I don't fucking know. Who knows? And I actually pay attention a little bit, not as much as I used to the music scene. And I remember Katy Perry did something. And what I remember Katy Perry doing is she married Russell Brand, of course, because, he's a Nazi and shit. We all know that, right? He's also a grapefruit artist, right? And somehow he got entangled with this human being. And then they eventually got not entangled. And now Russell Brand is fucking Hitler, right? But Katy Perry, she's strong and brave. And Martin Decoder, I love the way he does.
Astronaut. Thank you so much. How do you feel?
Oh, goody. Look at that. Oh my God, I bet those eggs are stale in those cartons.
I feel super connected to love.
There are people so incapable of making.
Martin, if you don't mind, I know it's your show.
Something right now. You are officially an astronaut. Thank you so much. How do you feel? I feel super connected to love.
She's super connected to love. Well, fuck me. I guess so. She's super connected to love. Love. Mr. Hemi Forward. Happy 420 a couple days late, but you go, you some bitch. Go work at a Dodge because they always need work. Oh my God. Anyway, so this Mr. Hemi 4-speed, can I ask you a question? In all seriousness, I don't know if this girl has had a hit on the radio for the last, 10 years or something. She had this I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It or some shit. And it's like, okay. Katy Perry. Well, that's great. Also, Hammerhand's going to be live here in a few minutes, and Undead Chronic. And of course, Brandon Trueblood runs away from the opportunity to stream with us because he's a bitch. Anyway, let's go on with the link here. It's Martin Decoder, link in the description. Okay, there's Katy Perry. There's something about her eyes, guys. Something.
There are people so incapable of making
Yeah, she's a lizard person, of course. No.
truthful statements that they end up speaking in platitudes that sound contrived and unnatural, like this.
Okay, what does evolve and elevate?
Oh yeah, here's the Bud Light destroyer. This whatever this person's name was, something.
It means inclusivity. It means
now she's working down at the Taco Bell. Maybe she can manage that.
shifting the tone. It means having a.
I don't know what her name was, Hirschliner or something. Hirsch, whatever. Mr. Heavy Force Beat, soulless eyes. Yes, there's no soul in those eyeballs. But the best part of this day is the Australian 03 is here. Hello. You finally got one of the live streams, you sumbitch down there in Auslan. Oh my God. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming by. Stone Reaper is here. Hello. Good to see you as well. So this is Alina Hershide or something. The chick that completely destroyed the image of Bud Light because reasons and shit and inclusivity and oh my God. Whatever. Ian Blaze is here from Scotland. For crying out loud. Let's do it now.
Campaign that's truly inclusive, and representation is at sort of the heart of evolution.
People who are so
yes,
inclusive, and representation is at sort of the heart of evolution.
See, I love women when they get to executive positions. I'm 100% for women. Hey, be the CEO, go, have a day. But of course, when you get someone who is totally fucking incompetent and you say, excuse me, this is kind of fucked up. Oh, you're a misogynist. You hate women.
It's truly.
I do not hate women. I do not even hate incompetent women. I do not like women who think they are competent and they're not. Does that make sense? Same with men. I don't care what the hell you have between your legs. Some cocky little oh yeah, I know what's going on. Who needs that? I don't need it from men, and I don't need it from women. I'm an equal opportunity. You fucking suck if you suck. Okay? And it'll be very clear, like this woman here who destroyed one of the iconic brands of beer in the country in a matter of fucking seconds. Think about that.
Inclusive, and representation is at sort of the heart of evolution.
People who are so busy branding themselves.
And that's what happens when people don't understand the fucking point. The point, if you're in charge of Bud Light or Budweiser or whatever beer they have, the point is to sell more fucking beer. That's the only point. Sell more beer. Do you get it, Alicia Highness Shaggy? Well, whatever. Sell more beer. Do you have it? Anyway,
it's morally superior. That they end up making nonsensical statements.
Not selling less beer, more beer. We ship more beer and sell more beer. Do you get it? Nope. And she doesn't have a job now.
And this week, the world is watching as you cement your place in history.
Another lizard person here. I don't know what the deal is with Meghan Markle. I don't really care. But she is so fucking fake. She is so fake. I don't understand it. Engineer in Hickory Stripe hat, a plethora of it's polysyllabic. Don't give me this polysyllabism stuff. That's big. That's like Harvard talking shit. Stone Reaper says, I'm not a racist. I hate everyone. Well, I mean, that's fair. That is fair. Hello, Zealot Master. It's about time you showed up, sir. We were waiting. Okay, let's go on with this shit show. Meghan Markle, who, think about this, was a second or third rate actress on some fucking show, right? And I mean, she's cute. all that. All right. Prince Harry, the ginger, had the opportunity to marry some hot blondie, but no, no. This is what he married.
Showcasing the good that you are
And
doing
she is the Queen of Sheba now, I guess. Something.
today, in the present moment, as we embrace the moment of now.
Oh, she's the Princess of Loxley. On the sun and then. Do you believe this woman is running? Jesus, Prince Harry. I mean, he's ginger. I mean, he's flying helicopters. He's a fucking man. And this, well, caught hold of his dick
to create a better tomorrow.
Yeah. Right.
People who only use inclusive and loving rhetoric for self-serving reasons, which is exposed the minute they start dodging specific.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. I'm sure Mr. Hemi Force Speed would know because he likes this kind of stuff. Has she actually had a hit record for 1,000,000 years? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't listen to her music. There was like, again, she had I As the Girl, I Liked It. Okay. And then what? She's doing what exactly? Does she even get on the radio anymore? I honestly have no idea. In my opinion, she shouldn't.
Questions.
Should
I
take
was at a
talents.
dinner and heard you speaking about diversity, and heard you speaking about a cabinet that was equal.
Oh God, it's Justine.
Men and women.
Mr. Hemi, it's Justine over here.
Today it is gender balance: 17 women, 17 men.
That's great. That's fucking fantastic.
It was clearly intentional.
But the thing we have here in Canada is even though we have half and half men and women, we still don't have enough colors and diversity, and we got to go to but it never fucking ends. It never ends. Well, we just don't have enough lesbians on the council, and there's not enough gay people, and we don't have Indigenous people, and there's not enough trans people on the council. There's only one guy here who needs a wheelchair, so we got to fix that, eh?
One thing a lot of people don't know about the new trade agreement, USMCA, if you will, is that there's actually a chapter on gender equality in there. What does it do?
Oh yeah, yeah. Tell us there, Justine.
We've brought in stronger protections for environmental rights, labor rights, women's rights, Indigenous rights.
And what does that mean? Protections. Are you saying at some point they were being discriminated against? Well, I think with Indigenous, you could probably say that, but women? Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
Then any trade deal.
Excuse me. See this big billboard over here, eh? This is all the things we do for women to make them more equal. And it's not enough. Got it.
Canada has ever signed until now. And one of the reasons we did that is because there's a lot of people worried about trade.
Who in these negotiations, who made
sure. Yeah, we're worried about that.
the case for the gender part of this?
I hate that Donald Trump is not slapping more. I love Canada, but come on. This motherfucker has to go away. And I believe there's a new PM. Is that right, Hemi? And there was some tragic thing over in Vancouver where some idiot drove into some people and, killed some people. That's horrible. I'm going to say about that. I wonder.
Deal.
Well, the entire focus of these trade negotiations
would be a crazy MGTOW, right?
On my end, making sure that we had something that worked for the middle class, because that's what I got elected on. But
did your team, Katy, Telford, et cetera? Hey,
Mr. Hemi, can you understand the English speaking here? Because, it's Canadian, eh?
One of you lay out, okay, there has to address gender as well.
Yeah.
We have been negotiating new progressive trade deals for a while now.
Because there's...
What does that mean, though, is the question. Progressive trade deals.
We have been negotiating new progressive trade deals.
What does that mean, Justine? Can you explain it? No. It's just good because we're progressing, right?
For a while now.
Because
they're
strangers to truth. They often use a word like authentic in their self-branding because...
I'm an authentic hamster, so really... You should listen to me because everything I say is correct. Oh my God. I would say let's take over Canada, but we all know it's not. Well, Canada'd be okay. 51st state, eh? And then Mr. Hemi 4-Speed could have free weed, and he could carry a pew-pew.
Because that's what they want people to think they are, when the truth is...
Maybe we should just take Quebec, because there's Frenchies up there, and they make good food and everything.
They give new meaning to the word inauthentic.
Whatever your gender, your preferred pronouns, blossom tea.
Mm-hmm. I mean, does this look like a normal person to you?
To the word inauthentic.
We'll just let her speak here because I don't want to interrupt her speech of nothing. Nothing of interest. But go ahead.
Whatever your gender, your preferred pronouns, blossom to be. I'm a feminist.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's your problem.
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Oh, goody. How many years ago was that? And oh my God, it was so shocking at the time. This former Mormon girl just breaks out of her shell and she could be her authentic self. And what exactly is that?
Truth be told, I did more than that when that song came out.
So she got a little scissoring.
Truth be told, I did more than that.
Scissor that bitch, because I was a Mormon and oppressed. I was the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and they do those evil people. They try to raise their children to be decent human beings. I know, I don't like that.
When that song came out, I knew that I started a conversation that a lot of the world seemed curious enough to sing along to.
Yeah, I don't even remember hearing the song, but I know it was there. Okay, Katy, amazing. She thinks she's that important to the world. Well, that song was the thing. I never heard it. I can look it up, but I'm not gonna.
None of us have the answers, or
I see.
All of them, at least. We broke the cycle, and now we're living our best, most authentic lives.
You broke the cycle of what? What exactly did you break? You mean your parents who were Latter-day Saints, and they wanted you to not be a hoe and do stupid shit, and that's bad. I broke that cycle. I'm going to do what I meant. It's fantastic.
We came from the same upbringing where it was difficult to be our authentic selves.
What does that exactly mean? Authentic self, meaning you want to go out and hoe around?
The same upbringing where it was difficult to be our authentic selves.
So the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Mormons, they don't want their children to go out and do drugs and drink and hoe around. And this is somehow a bad thing. I don't know. That sounds good to me. But they have to wear underwear and go to the temple and Salt Lake City and whatever. Seems to me the Mormons, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, they're raising some pretty substantial human beings. So whatever they're doing, they're throwing the Book of Mormon, a little Joseph Smith in there, a little Jesus Christ and all that. Seems to be working for a lot of Latter-day Saints people. I guess it didn't work for you, Katy. You wanted to do something extravagant. You wanted to break free from the chains of your religion. Okay, got it.
It's great to hear that Perry's new authentic self isn't devoid of an inflated sense of self-importance, same as her old inauthentic self, I reckon. Repeat.
Why is it the authentic self for these young women is always being a freaking hoe? Why is that? You ever wonder about that? It's like, I want to be my authentic self. Okay, so you want to do bead work and you want to... No, I want to go out and fuck every guy I can get my hands on. Why is it always the same? Isn't that interesting? I think it is. Go ahead.
Reading a word, authentic, that you shouldn't even have to say if you're actually authentic.
Wait a minute, there's a guitar there. Let me see if I can play mine, because my hand's fucked up. No, I can't. Yeah, I still can't play. I was a Mormon, but now I'm not, and I can hold around all I want. Oh. All right. Let's go back. That was fun, though. Still can't play, though.
Doesn't have an overcompensating
My left hand is fucked up.
feel
What are you
to
going to
it.
do?
Wait. Perry's interview about her space journey is equally bad and revealing. We start out with a touching exchange between Perry and the interviewer.
Katy. Of the group. No, you're not.
I mean, okay. I didn't.
The crier of the group. Killer of the group. No, you are not. I'm crier. I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut. Thank you so much. How do you?
I took a shit, so I'm officially a plumber. Stop it. I drove my car. I'm officially an aero engineer extravaganza for the cars. Right.
You feel?
I'm a crier. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not.
You are officially an astronaut.
Yes, never mind the years of tough training that actual astronauts go through.
Yeah, like years and years and years of training. If you look into that stuff, astronauts, the astronauts that go up in space, they are good at fucking everything. Anything they're good at. These are amazing people. And Katy Perry just sat down in the chair, got strapped in, and now she's an astronaut. Okay, good.
Same as when certain YouTubers.
I'm drinking a beer right now, so I guess I'm a brewer. Yeah.
Want to seem authoritative by branding themselves as doctors because they have a PhD. Technically, they have the right to do so, at least in the US.
Piled high and deep. Yes.
Thank you so much. How do you feel? I feel super connected to love.
Okay.
So connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much love you have to.
I mean, is it me or this? What the hell happened to this person? Was there something along the way? Not gravity or, radiation is what the they did. Mr. Hemi 4-speed broke the cycle of decency. Yes, exactly. Batshit crazy in the eyes, Chico, says Ian Blades. I think you are exactly right, sir. You are correct. Look at that. Look at those eyeballs. She's a lizard person, obviously.
And how loved you are until the day you launch.
Nothing sounds more unscripted and spontaneous than that. It totally doesn't sound like she had rehearsed that before.
No, Mr. Decoder. Obviously not.
Her impressive space journey. Another thing disingenuous and downright deceptive people like Perry do is that they use overly
she has long legs. I guess that's something.
Convincing and hyperbolic language.
But those evil Latter-day Saints prevented her from
to describe alleged emotional states. That's because.
Wait a minute, where's my Book of Mormon? I got one here somewhere. I can read out, but she didn't like it. So it's all that crazy stuff.
They're constantly preoccupied with image.
Super connected.
They're so busy trying to sound deep and profound that they don't realize that what they end up saying sounds disconnected and unnatural.
No, I'm not saying Katy Perry is on drugs or anything, but she does kind of look fucked up. I'm sure they didn't, let you get all shit-faced when you get up in the
because what does a launch have to do with giving love and being loved? It's a launch. They're so busy sounding morally superior that they don't see that what they say sounds as ridiculous as Anne Hathaway's monologue in one of Christopher Nolan's pseudo-intellectual Oscar winners.
Love is.
But she is cute though. Anne Hathaway, I have to say. That's okay. She's gonna say a bunch of stupid shit, but
something we invented.
She can pull off the bob hairdo. That guy.
Maybe it's some evidence, some artifact of a higher dimension.
She's got great eyes.
That we can't consciously perceive. Love is the one.
And Matthew McConaughey is like, I'm sorry.
A higher dimension that we can't consciously perceive.
I think in real life, McConaughey would be saying, "Oh my God, what the hell is this woman talking about? I just want to go to Texas. I'll cook you up a big old mean steak down there in my trailer, get you a tequila, blow your head off, man. It'd be great."
Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time.
Mm-hmm. Who wrote this fucking horseshit? Honestly, who wrote it? It wasn't Anne Hathaway. It's not her fault. She's just, that's her job. She's got to read this shit. Who fucking wrote this crap? Really?
Maybe it's some evidence,
some guy making or woman making millions of dollars in Hollywood and questioning why people don't want to go and see these movies. Although this one, I like this movie. This is Interstellar. It's a good movie. And she was cute and everything. And I like her, whatever.
Artifact.
And Matthew McConaughey. Oh my God, man, I'll make you a tequila. I'll make you a margarita down there. Blow your face off, man. You'll love it. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Of a higher dimension that we can't consciously perceive.
Oh God.
Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space.
Oh my God. It's love, 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 love.
Perry can't even describe a space journey naturally and believably.
I mean, at least, Anne Hathaway or whatever, she's reading a stupid motherfucking script, but she does it with some aplomb. She does it well. That's why she's an actress. She's a good one. And Katy Perry isn't.
Speaks to personality. Also, the news media are to blame for what celebrities, politicians, and CEOs get away with.
You ever wonder about these earbuds, though? Don't they get covered with earwax and gunk from your head? Just always wondered about that.
Asking questions that appeal to emotion and pity, pathos.
Oh God! Oh no!
As opposed.
Oh God! Oh my God! Can you imagine what's coming up? Adrian Blance is here. Hello. Ian Blades, I'm drinking a Guinness and so yes, you are. You're lit, brother. You're lit.
To logic and rationale, logos, and thus enabling deceptive people to grant themselves any way they want. Whatever's.
Drew Barrymore, she was in Fire. What was the Steve King movie? Firestarter or something. Yeah.
And thus enabling.
Like she was like 10. She was lighting fires with her eyeballs. It was pretty good.
Deceptive people to brand themselves any way they want. Whatever's most convenient for them at any given moment.
Now they're going to have a girl hug here, I guess. I don't know.
We had these incredible shots of Daisy watching you as the rocket. Oh, make me cry. The rocket's going up, and she was so proud. Just kept saying, "Mommy, mommy," and I know you'll feel the same way when you watch it. And you brought a real.
I mean, it's so staged. I don't want to rip the woman here, but goddamn. Seems like somebody is running the show behind the scenes, if you know what I'm saying. Probably some guy named Ian Goldman, running the
Live Daisy.
This is what we have to do. We have to do this because we're going to make your career go better. You could get some, record deals and shit. So pull the Daisy out and that's so fucking fake.
That was important for you, not only because it's your daughter's name, but why else was that important to bring it?
Daisies are common flowers, but they grow through any condition.
Any condition, really? Okay. Maybe not any, but okay.
They go through cement. They go through cracks. They go through walls. They are resilient. They are powerful. They are strong. They are everywhere.
Exactly like Perry want to be perceived, resilient, powerful, strong. Same as when a certain duchess praised herself under the guise of praising other people.
Oh, no. Is it Meghan Markle again? Son of a bitch.
And what has been echoed so much, really, in the past day by...
did you what?
It's been echoed so much, really, in the past day by men and women alike.
You sound like me after a 12-pack. And why do you have your eyes crossed at this point, Megan?
We weren't surprised when we found out.
Wait, did the lizard eye get caught there? Watch it.
By men and women alike is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
We weren't surprised when we found out.
Lizard eyes are about to come out.
Yeah. Oh, no. And I say that mostly as a compliment to all of you, because what they define as a Nigerian woman is brave, resilient, courageous, powerful, beautiful.
Okay.
They are resilient. They are powerful. They are strong.
It's as if Perry doesn't know how to react. Should I cry or pretend to?
It's almost as if they have the same script writers. I know. They got some, Ari Goldman or something in Hollywood. Hey, read this.
Should I stay calm?
I just gotta say, mommy.
Mommy.
And I know you'll feel the same way when you watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the attempt at sensationalism on the so-called journalist part. So honest and mature.
And you brought a real life Daisy up.
No, I would tend to agree with you, Zalabaster. Word salad for those who are not real. These people are fake. They're all fake. All of them. Every one of them is a fake product to put out there to sell more shit. They're not real people. Don't we like real people? Like, I'm a real person. I'm a big, fat, ugly, fucking bastard from hell. I'm not going to sit there, well, excuse me, guys, if you don't give them my thing. And fuck that. HR is here. Oh, my God, we have HR in the building. Trudeau is out. They selected only the globalist Carney as PM in time for the elections, because if Trudeau ran, he would lose badly. The media is embellishing Carney as the new sliced bread PM. Well, thank you for checking in, HR. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming by. XYZCT, there's a war on for your mind. Oh, my God. It's all fucking propaganda and bullshit. I just kissed a girl, and I went to space, and I got a Daisy, and it's all Edward Bernays. It's all marketing. It's all bullshit.
Difficult to come up with.
All of it is bullshit.
Movies that are as pretentious as Perry's important.
I mean, you see advertisements again. I see advertisements for, don't you dream of this mattress or this washer and dryer? No, I do not dream about a washer and dryer. I just want it to work. That's all I care. I don't give a fuck. It's in a closet. Don't you dream about that new car? Don't you dream about spending more of your money on shit you don't need? Do we understand what's going on here? I think we do. It's marketing and bullshit. If you don't have the latest Toyota thingy or the Lexus or whatever, you're losing out, man. You're a loser and shit. Yeah, I don't believe that. I believe that people who don't have the latest Lexus or whatever the thing is, they're the winners. But, what do I know?
Botanical lecture, but I'm sure that at least some Oscar winners deserve an honorable mention. The flight lasted 11 minutes, and the interviewer supports Perry.
Sorry, I don't understand the eyeballs here.
Perry in trying to make it sound like a mission to Mars.
I mean, she's got green eyes, That's cool. But the rest of it don't line up here. Go ahead.
The epitome of disingenuous news reporting.
Flowers are, to me, God's smile, but it's also a reminder of...
Excuse me, what'd she say?
Flowers are, to me, God's smile, but it's...
God's smile. Oh, I thought you didn't like that whole God stuff. That's why you broke away from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You didn't want that restriction on your life. You want to be your authentic self,
also
didn't you?
a reminder of our beautiful earth and the flowers here and God's smile and the beautiful magic that is everywhere, all around us, and even in a simple daisy.
So it's thanks to God then, and Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, that made all this, or if you're Muslim, Allah. So God created all this stuff, but you didn't want that God stuff when you were younger. Got it.
So to
Okay.
really appreciate it and remember it and take care of it and protect it.
But except that God thing, I don't like that. Oh my God.
Perry's unscripted and spontaneous reactions make me emotional. Cut. I said cut. Perry knows which terms to use in order to sound thoughtful and caring.
Of course, she's being programmed by a top flight executive somewhere in Hollywood or at the music companies. This is what you need to say, and don't say anything else. That's why. HR, did you see the door of the capsule that was open before it was Yes, HR, I saw a little bit of that. I don't know. It's probably AI, but yeah.
However, this is masked moral superiority. Perry invokes the concept of God when it's convenient, when it serves her agenda.
Yeah. What about the God the rest of the time? Well, I don't like that. I don't want to live by them rules. I like God when he creates daisies and stuff like that, but no. Now, the Jeff Bezos thing, I heard Bezos try to get his old lady out of the capsule and kind of biffed it. Oops. But I don't know, whatever.
She didn't sound so pious in another one of her heartwarming speeches.
And continuing to fight for trans equality amongst all things.
Really? Okay. And how are trans people not equal would be the next question. Excuse me, what is in their way of being trans? Is there a law? Is there something that the government is imposing upon trans people? No. So what exactly, Katie, are you talking about?
These people are actually magic.
Magic.
They are magic.
Well, they're people, and we respect them, and they're fine, and they live their lives, and nobody cares. Nobody cared forever. Until the last 5 years. And suddenly they're fucking special. Isn't that right?
Magic, because they are living their truth.
Their truth. Got it.
Oh my goddess. What a revelation, and not the last chapter of the Bible.
Excuse me. She got a whole ear full of shit there. Oh my God.
Their truth.
Their truth.
Oh my God.
I'm living my truth, so stop it if you don't like my truth, because my truth is my truth. And I'm living my best life. What a bunch of fucking shit.
Goddess, what a revelation, and not the last chapter of the Bible. They stimulated my mind, and they filled my heart with joy, and they freaking danced all the while doing it.
Yeah. Joy and stuff, sure. God creates daisies, but I don't care about God unless I...
Yes, because she seems so filled with joy.
These days, I get an incomparable high from finally knowing myself, and it feels more real than any story I was ever told on a felt board.
She knows herself. Okay, good. Can we expect a, I don't know, a manuscript or something? Katy Perry, this is me. This is my real me. Are we going to get that? No, because Ari Goldstein in Hollywood is saying you can't do that because we can't sell records if you... Oh my God.
It feels sparkly as... And truth be told, I think a lot of that has to do with the magic that has rubbed off on me.
The magic.
From all of you.
But not from God, though. It's not that.
When people are actually happy and joyful, they totally have a need to convince you that they are.
Yeah.
It totally sounds like she's reconciled with her past.
She's full of shit, is what it sounds like. She's been exploring, oh yes, trans crocodile lives, man. Oh my God. You guys, oh my God. Godfather of Ramadi says, she killed that flower by picking it just to try. Flowers' lives matter. Oh my God, no.
I don't know why anyone would think otherwise. By the way, I like how she authentically lowers her voice in order to convey emotion.
Oh.
So to really appreciate it and remember it and take care of it and protect it and take care of it and protect it.
This is someone so used to faking emotions that she now thinks people think it's authentic. And next, more authenticity.
Now, you know, I'm no genius here. But,
emotion.
So to really appreciate it.
Now, someone who fakes emotion because they literally cannot feel emotion. They can't understand true human emotion. Why would you get upset if I ran over your cat? Or if I took your dog out in the back and whatever. These are called psychopaths, aren't they? Psychopaths. They do not understand normal human emotion, but they're good at pretending. They're very good at pretending, right? So what are we dealing with here? Are we dealing with someone who understands why you'd be upset when your parents died or whatever the case may be? Or are we dealing with someone here who is trying to emulate someone that would care that your parents died? This is crazy shit. I think the latter. I don't think this woman feels emotion at all. Not normal human emotion. You don't cry over the sad movie or the dog gets run over by the car. They're trying to emulate you if you do cry over the dog getting run over by the car. These are scary fucking people. They're really scary. And they are all psychotic. We're getting somewhere now.
And remember it and take care of it and protect it and take care of it and protect it.
This is someone so used to faking emotions that she now thinks people think it's authentic. And next,
she is a psychopath. Yes. Martin probably doesn't want to say that because, you know, his channel monetized all that. The woman is a psychopath. She doesn't understand normal human emotion. But she's good at faking it. Not really that good, but she's trying, I guess.
More authenticity.
Gail shared with us the song that you sang when you got up there. What a wonderful world. Why was that important to sing that particular song?
Such a challenging and intelligent question. I can't wait to hear the answer, which I'm sure is going to be just as great.
No, she's going to make up some shit because she literally cannot understand emotion. I think Katy Perry is a psychopath, guys. I think she has got some big problems up there in the schmetz. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's hear Katy's talk here. Go ahead.
I've covered that song in the past, and obviously, like, my higher self is always steering the ship because I had no.
She didn't say anything about the emotion she felt and when she's singing. What a wonderful, wonderful world this would be, right?
I've covered that song in the past.
That's not the fucking point, Katy. What did you feel? You're at the top of the world. You're, you know, thousands of miles up there in the sky on a rocket ship. You got the moon there and the stars and everything looks fantastic. What is the feeling you had? I sang this song because I felt it. It was great. What a wonderful, wonderful world. Nothing like that. This woman is a psychopath. This woman is mentally ill. Go on.
And obviously, like, my higher self is always steering the ship because I had no clue.
And she says nothing about what she felt in the rocket. Why is that, Hamster? Because she doesn't know how people feel. Because she is psycho.
One day I would decide to sing a little bit of that in space. But I think that it's not about me. It's not about singing my songs. It's about a collective energy in there.
She didn't answer the question, guys. Are you getting this? I know you guys are because you're smart men. She is a psychopath. She is a psycho. God damn.
It's about us. It's about making space for future women and taking up space and belonging. And it
totally robotically programmed. I mean, I feel bad for this woman. I really do. Nothing that comes out of her fucking mouth is real. Nothing. Think about that.
It's about this wonderful world that we see right out there and appreciating it. This is all for the benefit of Earth.
Of course it is. And I like how specific she is. Wait, I'm sure the self-promotional aspect doesn't matter to Perry. I mean, when she talks about her higher self, referring to an omniscient and intelligent being, that doesn't sound self-aggrandizing or pretentious at all. Perry.
Yeah, I mean, Martin, I might tend to disagree with you. This woman is a psychopath. She is a psychopath. She doesn't understand normal human feelings. She cannot understand that because she is mentally ill. She puts on a show.
Perry says this while the moral superiority is written all over her face, the epitome of an unreliable answer.
I don't think anything is written on her face except I don't know how humans really behave. I'm just pretending to know that.
All for the benefit of Earth.
No.
What people express in the negative is often relevant to note because it suggests that the very thought they're negating is or has been on their mind.
Because I had no.
I mean, we have a widespread here. Maybe not on this channel, but there's got to be somebody in here that is a psychologist or something. Can we tell about this? I think I've got it. Jerry the Warhorse is in the bill. Oh, you need a wrench, sir. I'll get you a wrench. Good to see you. It was good to see you having fun here at the thing. Maybe next time, we'll get together and hang out, have some fun. Katy Perry is a psychopath. There is no question.
Clue. It's not about me. It's not about singing my songs.
No, I'm sure it was just another one of Perry's spontaneous outbursts, as if this song is her song in the first place. By the way, it couldn't have been the only song she sang, because it seems she's constantly busy singing her own praises. Singing my own praises. I can't wait for her to co-write that song. Thus, there's a lot that indicates that she actually did have a clue about what she was going to sing, and that she actually thinks it is about her and singing her songs. This observation corresponds to the preceding self-aggrandizement.
It's about a collective energy. And
this is groupthink based.
I mean, I'm not ripping, Katy Perry apart here. She's obviously got a mental problem and hasn't been treated for it. So I'm not going for her. I'm going for the Hollywood, the music industry that has abused this woman for decades. And this is what you get. The unemotional husk of a human being at the end of her career. That's horrible.
Rhetoric that celebrities and politicians use for self-serving reasons, masking their self-promotion as doing something for the greater good. Here, Perry brands herself as a pioneer with vague statements that sound like they come straight from the handbook of platitudes. I mean, belonging in what? Belonging to what? And taking up space compared to what?
And taking up space and belonging and belonging.
Another example of deception.
I mean, she doesn't even know what she's saying at this point. This is really fucking sad. What did she say?
belonging to what, and taking up space compared to what.
And taking up space and belonging and belonging.
And
she said nothing. Because this woman is incapable of sharing emotion because she doesn't know what it means. Now imagine us guys, instead of the MGTOW meetup, instead of that, we got into a fucking rocket and we flew up like 10 or 15 miles into fucking space. Do you think we'd have something to say? It felt emotional. I cried. There was something there. I wish people could be there with me because it was so beautiful. Katy Perry says nothing like that. It's like, well, you know, there was a thing and the flower. Do you see what's going on here? This woman is fucking sick. And it's not her fault. It's not her fault. It's the music industry. This is really sad.
For the greater good. Here, Perry brands herself as a pioneer with vague statements that sound like they come straight from the handbook of platitudes. I mean, belonging in what? Belonging to what? And taking up space compared to what?
And taking up space and belonging and belonging.
Another example of deceptive groupthink-based rhetoric is when a certain duchess disguises a personal wish as caring for the demographics she gets paid to say she advocates for.
So much brilliance on this panel, and oftentimes as women, you may agree with this, the way that we see ourselves is reflected back to us. Sometimes accurately and sometimes, much to our disservice, inaccurately in what we see in media. The systemic change has to happen at the same time as the cultural change is happening. Because if you're reading something terrible, terrible about a woman, why are you sharing it with your friends?
I don't I don't care, Megan. Lizard people. I don't know about the lizard people, but these people are fucking sick. There's a mental illness going on here. And I kind of just realized this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one who's mentally ill, but this is fucking harsh. This is bad.
What Megan really wants is for women to stop criticizing her, but she can't say that. So she says we, not I, and a woman as opposed to me. Is Perry really the right person to be speaking about a collective energy, whatever that pompous term is supposed to mean? Nothing, of course. She has a history of pretending to want a conversation with people she disagrees with. Only
Katy Perry cannot feel emotions because she is mentally ill. That's it. She is a mentally ill human being that needs help. You know, not disdain, not this. She needs some freaking serious mental health here. She is a psychopath. I have no question about that.
Need to make sure that they never take place. How inclusive.
When that song came out, I knew that I started a conversation. If we open our minds and soften our hearts.
If we soften our hearts, okay.
Conversation. If we open our minds and soften our hearts.
Do you see any emotion in this person? No.
No longer can I sit in silence. I have to stand for what I know is true, and that is equality and justice for all, period.
Someone is writing this script. She doesn't know, doesn't care what it means. She is a psychopath.
No, that's not period, because equality and justice are just terms. What matters is how you define the terms. Perry's not interested in conversations. You don't start conversations by saying period. That's how you end them before they even started. And when has Perry ever sat in silence? Is that even possible?
All for the benefit of Earth.
You have done so many incredible things in your life, selling millions of records, selling out stadiums. Where does this experience rate for you?
People have a responsibility here. a responsibility not to feed someone's tendencies towards self-aggrandizement or narcissism, the way Perry's fans in this interview are doing. People should give their time and money to artists that are sincere and actually talented.
This experience.
Oh, did you guys notice that? Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Fans in this interview are doing. People should give their time and money to artists that are sincere and actually talented.
Oh, oh my God. No.
This experience is second to being a mom.
Okay, well, there's a little bit of that emotion
this experience is second to being a mom. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, 11 minutes will have that effect on you. And Perry even makes time for an emotional pause to let her profound statement sink in, giving the interviewer time for one of the many authentic reactions.
Yeah.
Something tells me that's not it, which is exactly why Perry said it was it.
That's it. And that's why it was hard for me to go, because that's all my love right there.
So she says while shaking her head no. In case viewers doubt how much love Perry has, she doesn't mind reminding them constantly, apparently. She also doesn't mind reminding them about how blessed she is and how many other great qualities she has.
Because I'm full up from being able to get that gift of being a mom, and to go to space is incredible. And I wanted to model courage and
now, think about it. You just went into space.
To being a mom and to go to space is incredible. And I wanted to
It's incredible. It's incredible. Can you describe the emotions you felt, Katy, going up into the space, 20 miles or whatever it was? No. Why is that, hamster? Because she is a psychopath. She doesn't understand emotions.
Model courage and worthiness and fearlessness.
You did.
Worthiness? You mean like this?
It feels sparkly as.
Perry talks about courage and fearlessness as if she was the one planning the 11 minutes, and as if there aren't millions of people who would have said yes to go. But let's not let details like that get in the way of Perry's self-aggrandizement. Next, she takes it a step further and tries to make her journey sound predestined.
I mean, even down to the name of the capsule
being tortoise. I know you spoke to all of your fans about that the capsule's named tortoise, the feather on the side, that the symbol of Blue Origin, all of those gave you confidence that this was the right thing for you to do, correct?
Yeah, because I just asked for a sign from the heavens, from my angels, and they're like, well, here's the feather, which is what your mother calls you, and if that's not enough, the capsule is named Tortoise, which is your second nickname that your mother calls you. And I'm like, okay, I'm going. Yeah. I got the message, and I'm gonna get the message.
So, I mean, this is a really sad situation here with this woman. I mean, I don't know any of her music. I'm sure it's fine. This woman has a mental problem. She's saying words now that somebody scripted for her. Katy, say this when you get out of the aircraft or the spacecraft. It was wonderful. And the daisy and shit. This woman has been abused for 20 years of her life or even longer. She is a victim. And she's also a psychopath. Perhaps the record companies know that, and that's why they're taking advantage of this woman. This is not real. This is made up, scripted. This is what I should say because I have to say it. Because why? Because people are emotional and stuff. Emotional, yeah. I don't understand that. We know. That's why we're taking advantage of you. It's really fucking sad. All right. Enough of this. Link in the description. I'm going to end the stream and go eat. and I have no emotions for you guys. Oh my God. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.